So you changed your major, and let's fast forward. What was your life like after college? What did you do? Where'd you go from there?
Really lonely. So my hardest years of my life were the ones after college. So I graduated. I had this cool business that I'm, making 6 figures a year. I moved back to Ohio. I moved into a really sweet lakefront apartment, and I had no idea what to do. And so I know I don't have to go find a job, but that also means I'm not going in to see people every day. And so I found myself in this very confusing period of life of, I know how to make money. I have nothing that excites me. And now I'm bored and alone at a computer in my beautiful apartment. What the heck am I doing with my life? And this was the big crisis of meaning, the big crisis of faith, the dark night of the soul, as we sometimes call it, where I got what I thought I wanted, which was the freedom that money gives me. And now I have no idea what to do with this freedom.
Oh my goodness. That is a concept I'm arm wrestling daily, because it's such a hard concept to grasp if you don't have money, that money's not going to fix everything for you. And it's like, oh, well, that's easy for you to say, you've got money.
Right.
But when you do get it and it's not what you thought it was going to be, because you're not doing the things that you want to be doing to make that money, it is very, very lonely and empty feeling. That's a great way to describe it.
And it's that idea of the money is the route to something that you truly desire. It's why pursuit of money is fine, but what we really want is something that the money gives us. And I had never considered this, Ben. I had never considered the idea that, well, what happens? What do I want to do once I get this money that I've wanted since I was 11, 12, 13 years old?
Yeah.
That was a heavy question.
Yeah.
And I had no idea. And that was about 3 years of depression, loneliness, and really probably the hardest time of my life.
So what did you end up doing then? I mean, did you meet someone? Was there a mentor? Did you follow along that path? And what was the next steps for you?
Yeah, it's funny because I've never put the pieces together backwards from there, but it was a big moment for me when I met who is now my best friend. His name is Mark Jenny, who served as like a mentor brother figure to me and became like my first really deep friendship. And he was going through some of that himself as well on kind of a bigger scale, where he had 100 employees at the time. He had a really profitable business at the time, and was now experiencing the same thing of like, man, ever since I was a kid, I wanted to make a lot of money. What do we do with this? And there's really no clear answer to it, except to go back to what interests you and excites you. And there's like no clear answer that's like waiting to be found.
Right.
It is tasting and trying different things, visiting different cities. I filled that hole for a while with just travel, with just seeing different cities and different countries and different cultures and different foods and the way that people lived, of just tasting these little cultures and these different ways of living your life. And that opened up the opportunity for me when I was 26 to put everything that I owned into my Kia Sportage, my 2013 orange Kia Sportage.
Nice.
And that was a sweet car. Had heated and cool seats.
Oh man, brother, you were spending that money right.
And put everything I owned into this car, drove to Austin, Texas, and I never left.